What's going on, world? Sean Elliott, and in this video I'll be showing you guys one of my favorite seated row routines and 3 different types of motions that I like to go through in order to get the maximum effect out of this movement. Starting off, I like to begin with a single arm rotation that allows me to get the maximum stretch and contraction out of my lat. You see that I pronate and supinate my wrist, which means bringing in and turning out my wrist in order to get a proper stretch and contraction once I go in and out with the movement. The key here is to remain rigid and allow the weight to drag your lat as far forward as possible without you bending forward. Once the lat gets completely stretched, you want to bring it in and bring your elbow as far behind your back as possible in order to increase the maximum contraction you're going to get out of this lift. For this specific routine, we'll be doing 15 reps per arm, and then we'll be going into more of a traditional seated row routine. After we complete our final movement, that'll be considered one set, and I do anywhere from 6 to 8 sets of this total. And as always, guys, just like with any other lift that I do, the key here is going to be progressive overload. I'll begin with a relatively lighter weight, and then I'll progress up in weight as my muscles become more fatigued, doubling the weight once I go into my dual arm routine for this, the traditional seated row. The mentality behind this style of lifting is to place more strain on your muscle the more fatigued it becomes. This will induce muscle growth by forcing your body to constantly adapt to a progressive overload. Going into my traditional row set, I like to make sure that I'm engaging all the proper muscles, so I retract my scapula by raising my shoulders, driving them back, and then seating my shoulders, ensuring that my back is completely flat before I begin the movement. And this will be the same routine in regards to making sure that you stay rigid, let the weight drive your lats forward, and then bringing your elbows as far behind your back as possible to ensure that you're getting the complete contraction and stretch out of your lats. It's going to be an additional 15 reps total for this movement, guys. Make sure that you're controlling the weight and not letting it drop forward. Making sure that you're controlling it all the way back and then letting it slowly drive yourself forward. Going into my final movement for the set, I'll be using a wide grip, and just the design of the bar alone will ensure that you're engaging your rear delts throughout the duration of this exercise. I like to come up high on my chest personally to make sure that I'm hitting my rear delts along with my scapula and along with my lats in order to get a complete back workout for the final movement of this set. As I explained earlier, guys, once you complete this movement, that's going to be one set for your overall routine. You're going to be repeating the routine that we went over today, progressively going up in weight. Once you've reached muscle failure at your maximum weight, you're going to want to induce a pump by progressively lowering the weight and completing reps until failure for each movement. I'll be posting a full description of this workout in the description box for you guys to follow along and give you guys a good reference for this style of workout.